My name's Kirstin Einsig. I'm the Community Engagement Specialist at the York Opioid Collaborative. I am also somebody with lived experience and in long-term recovery myself. And at the collaborative, we are a convener of partners. So we bring all different sectors to the table, to meetings, to discuss how we can collaborate and align our work better, with our ultimate goal and North Star being to reduce the adverse impact of substance use in York County. As somebody, with lived experience myself who been through many jobs, both in my active addiction and in recovery, I've definitely been met with stigma from employers myself in my personal journey. I think some of the biggest misconceptions that I hear are that individuals lack responsibility, individuals that in recovery or in active addiction, that we don't necessarily care, that we're not hard workers. So at the collaborative, we address misconceptions and stigma by getting out in the community at events and having open conversations, with different organizations, conversations with law enforcement. We do a lot of education and awareness. I do a lot of social media posts and flyers and stuff like that. So just try to educate the community as much as possible and just be willing to have those open conversations. So I think it's important that employers are open to learning about being careful to not use stigmatizing language. I can think if I was somebody who was coming into a new employer and early in my recovery, there may be people in the workplace who don't have bad intentions and don't realize that they're using stigmatizing language, but they could be. So I think it's really important from an employer standpoint that there's education around that and not fostering and using stigmatizing language in the workplace, because that can be really, really discouraging for somebody who is new in recovery and, just wants a career and wants to work hard, and to have to come into a place where things may be being said that could be triggering to them, or, they just may not take it in such a positive light. So I think it's just important for employers to educate themselves on making sure that we're not speaking in stigmatizing ways. I think that most importantly, employers should offer EAP services to their employees. So that would provide better access to mental health care. Flexible work schedules, I understand, aren't always possible depending on the type of employer that it is. Although if somebody is new in recovery and has a lot of appointments to get to see their treatment providers, some of them may be on medication-assisted treatment and needing to see that doctor, could be weekly. I would just suggest that the employer be as flexible as possible and really listen to the individual needs of that person that is in recovery.